So, do you have any tips maybe for early stage marketplace founders that are fundraising right now that you might want to share?
Outside of the like why now piece and kind of telling your story, um, I think two things. Like one, um, in this market where people are like holding their dollars tightly to their chest, like you have to really convince people like why they should invest in you in a way that's like very personal. I think maybe some folks look at us and they think, oh, we're money managers, or we're like soulless and we don't actually care about what we invest in. But like, for example, and it depends on the fund, right? Like I only make 4 to 5 investments a year. Boris makes 4 to 5. So as a fund, we make 10, which is a lot. But individually, we think like, okay, we're only making 4 to 5 investments a year. Who do we want to really spend time with? And so I wouldn't underestimate the importance of that personal connection and telling a story that people can really, really, really connect with. Um, One of our portfolio companies is building a managed marketplace for renovations, and I keep telling them, I'm like, this is great. Like I think you guys have some really, really good traction, but you got to tell the story so that I care. Like what, so that most people care that when they wake up, they want to think about your company. So I wouldn't underestimate that because especially in this market where people are probably a little bit more conservative than before. And then the second thing is specifically for marketplace founders. Um, the cool thing is there's just so many tools out there that you can use to bootstrap your business, which Mike has written a whole book about. And if you build the marketplace right, minus the like obviously the cost of acquisition and stuff, you can run some good transactions through this. Like this is what makes this business so attractive. It's like you can probably break even. And so if you can bootstrap for as long as you can, buy yourself some time, really understand the dynamics that drive your supply and demand before you go out to fundraise, especially in this market where investors might want a couple of proof points, then go for it. I know it doesn't work for everybody, but I think that's the great thing about marketplaces is that like very early on, you can have a little bit of revenue or GMV.